Behind me is the 2027 Bronco Filson, the newest member of the Bronco family. This premium variant has a few very interesting bits and pieces that are very much worth checking out. So let's take a closer look.
Motronics.
Starting with the exterior, and the exterior at the very front features this unique grille. You can see that it's a unique pattern with kind of a semi-bronze-like finish. So you can see that right there. Bronco script sits nice and proud at the very front. So that's the grille. And then it has a bunch of body color painted items, such as these mirror caps right here, along with these wheel arches. Now, these fender flares, I'm told by Ford reps, by the folks who actually worked on the Bronco Filson, these are new, so they have not been used on any other vehicle, on any other Bronco model or trim. Within those fender flares, you can see a new set of wheels. These are 17s. They do have this nice deco ring around them. And of course, wrapping the wheels are a set of Goodyear Wrangler Territory RT tires, sized LT 315/70. So that means that this is a 35-inch roller. Very nice. Very big, sure-footed, exactly what you need for this kind of a vehicle. There's also a set of exclusive trail sights right here. So these are unique to the Bronco Filson, and they can be used to, tie down longer items like fishing rods or kayaks that you're carrying on the roof, for example. You can tie them down right here on these trim-specific, trim-unique trail sights. And then there's the Bronco Filson badge. Where would a unique model be without special badging? But one of the bigger, more important pieces of equipment on the Bronco Filson is the deployable running board. You can see it right here. It is tucked under, and it does have the color-matched strip running the length of the board itself. So when you open the door, it should deploy. Currently, on this particular demonstrator, it is closed, but it does come down, allowing for easier ingress and egress. It's also worth noting that these elements right here on top of the rear wheel arch or the fender flare, these are new, and they are exclusive, from what I recall, they are exclusive to the Bronco Filson. And then back here at the rear, there's a few unique touches as well, including this unique Bronco Filson badged spare cover right here. You can obviously see the script, and you can see the actual carrier itself, the actual cover rather, right here. What's interesting is that the Bronco Filson will also feature the rear camera mirror from the Bronco Raptor. However, this particular Bronco Filson is not equipped with it. That's because this is a pre-production model, but it would sit right here. It actually would sit, I'm going to show you, it would sit on the inside of this rear glass right here, looking through the glass. And the reason that it's looking through the glass is relatively interesting. It's looking through the rear glass because this is the optimal point where it does not interfere with the spare, first and foremost. So it's above the spare, and it also is not positioned within the chimsel. It's not positioned within the center mounted stop lamp. The reason it's not positioned within the chimsel is because this chimsel, when you're driving off-road, it shakes. So if you're having the image of a camera that is embedded in this component displayed via the digital camera mirror, then you might make some people sick. Guess what? Ford thought through all of that, and that's why it's being integrated right here. And of course, it will have the washer with the rear wiper to clean it off when things get dirty. Now, of course, the rear camera mirror is there for really two purposes. First and foremost, the primary purpose is better visibility. So when you have a bunch of stuff in the actual interior, in the cargo area, in the trunk essentially, and you have a traditional mirror, guess what? All you're going to be seeing is whatever is in there. Well, with a rear camera mirror, all that goes away. You're not seeing the rear passengers, you're not seeing the cargo that's stacked up. Maybe you got a bunch of Filson bags back there, who knows? You're not seeing any of that back there. What you're instead seeing is a direct, clear image of what's behind the actual vehicle. It is available in a few colors that I should also mention. One of which is this field green metallic, which is unique to this Bronco Filson. It's also available in avalanche gray, marsh gray, desert sand, shadow black, and Oxford white. All right, let's take a look at the cabin. And the cabin is a big story of the Bronco Filson. So that's a deployable running board. Again, it's not being deployed right now because it is in demo mode, so it's not being deployed. But imagine that this step did drop down and it did help me to get in, and I'm grabbing on this grab handle, which makes it even easier to get in. This is a premium cabin here. It's not precious, and that's really the words from Filson and from Ford, meaning that this cabin was not meant to wear down, but rather to wear in. And that's really the entire ethos behind Filson as a whole, and the clothing and the apparel that is made and sold by Filson. It wears in, it does not wear down. The seats are perforated, quilted leather seats with a durable woven fabric seat trim that's inspired by Filson's rugged twill. The front seats are ventilated, which is a Bronco first, and then there's the leather-wrapped instrument panel and steering wheel. Check them out right here. Front and center is a 12-inch screen running Sync 4 with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard. And then there's a bunch of these brass accents on the steering wheel bezel. You can see them right here. If I can show them to you. There we are. And there's also the same on the goat selector right here. But arguably, the most important part about the Bronco Filson is the cabin. More so the things that were done to the cabin. What I'm referring to is the NVH, the noise, vibration, and harshness. The NVH levels on this vehicle have been reduced substantially to the point where it is 20% quieter, resulting in the quietest cabin on any Bronco made to date compared to the 2021 model, which is when this generation of the Bronco debuted. Ford went to great lengths to bring a quieter cabin to market on the Bronco Filson. So it did things like improved airflow, particularly around the front end, the windshield, around the side mirrors, and there's also enhanced seals, and there's acoustic glass at the front. All of that results in reduced wind and road noise by about 20% when compared to a 2021 Ford Bronco, which is significant. Those of you who have driven the Bronco, you know that road noise with the removable top, even with the hard top, it's still an issue, and there's still a lot of improvements there that can be had. Well, guess what? The Bronco Filson addresses that, and it makes sense given that the Bronco Filson is a premium variant. Now, I do happen to know that not all, but roughly 70% of the improvements to the NVH that were made to the Bronco Filson will also make their way over to the non-Filson Broncos. There's also this unique colorway here. You can see that it's kind of a black blue along with these green inserts here at the top and the bottom. The entire panel outside of that is black blue. You do have this Filson inspired pouch right here, which is really cool. It comes up and you can store various things here, and this pouch, the way it locks in or the snaps in is there's a magnet, and check this out, there it is. That's the way it closes. Really cool. All right, let's take a look at the rear seat here. Same thing repeats as it relates to the seat and the patterning. There it is. And another Bronco first is that these rear seats are heated on the Bronco Filson. You also have these pouches that repeat from the front doors that we just looked at there. Here they are again on the back of the front seats. Pull up and you can store all kinds of goodies in there like so. The digital rear view mirror, that's the way it looks, and it is adjustable. So you do have the controls on the bottom right here where you can adjust the pan and the zoom levels. And if you don't want to use it, you just want to use it as a regular mirror, guess what? You just flip this down and there it goes. It becomes a regular traditional mirror. And then if you flip it back, you kind of turn it on. So that's the operation right there. Under the hood, and unfortunately I'm not allowed to pop the hood right now, but under the hood is Ford's 3-liter EcoBoost V6. That's the twin-turbo EcoBoost V6 from the Bronco Raptor, but it has unique tuning in the Bronco Filson. Ford has yet to release the official power and torque figures, but I do have reason to believe that the Bronco Filson is making slightly less power and torque than the Bronco Raptor. However, I should also note that Ford did say that the Bronco Filson is roughly half a second faster to 60 miles per hour from a standstill than a Bronco four-door with the 2.7 liter V6 EcoBoost as well. So make of that what you will, but I do expect to have the official numbers here in just a few short weeks. Something else worth noting is that the Bronco Filson does not get the Raptor's dual mode or active valve exhaust system. Since this is a premium offering, the goal is to deliver a slightly more subdued, less loud, less aggressive exhaust tone. And so as a result of that, the active valve system is out from the Bronco Raptor, and in goes a more quiet exhaust system in its place. The Bronco Filson also features, as standard, the Sasquatch package with front and rear electronic lockers, and also, as standard, high-performance Fox shocks with internal bypass. So it's essentially Haas 3.0, not Haas 4.0. And the other interesting thing is that the Bronco Filson's Haas 3.0 suspension system has been tuned to deliver a softer ride. So it doesn't compromise on the off-road performance, but it does deliver softer, smoother on-road performance, which is very much a good thing, and it really works well with the entire luxury or premium direction, the premium ethos of the Bronco Filson. There are also 7 driving modes to choose from as part of the GOAT that goes over any type of terrain. And then back here, I should also note that the X-Brace has made its way over from the Bronco Raptor. There it is, and this does result in a stiffer, overall a stiffer frame. But guess what? The ride, I'm told, the ride is actually softer on the Bronco Filson to go along with its premium purpose. The ride is actually softer. So that's the 2027 Ford Bronco Filson, a new premium addition to the Bronco lineup, and one that I personally am very much excited to drive and to check out whenever this thing goes into production. If you want more on all things Bronco Filson, or on all things Ford Motor Company, whether it's news, spy shots, analysis, anything in between, FordAuthority.com is the place to go. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Alex Luft, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Motrolics.